A lot of women actually don't track their cycles, and it's kind of this unknown territory. So having that empowered knowledge, it has been really amazing.
We are here with Ashley Murry, who is HealthyWay's editor-in-chief, and we're going to be talking about femtech. Femtech describes apps that have been made solely or primarily for women to track all different kinds of data points about their health and just kind of what's going on with their bodies. As technology continues to improve, there have never been more ways to monitor your health or literally anything else. So we are going to talk about a couple of apps that we use.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Period tracking apps are huge in femtech, and one of my favorite apps to use is Clue. I've actually been using it for the past couple of years, and it's been really interesting to have the app sort of grow with me as I've switched from various birth control methods and things like that, and it's really just empowering having control over my menstrual health and knowing what it is that I'm doing and what to expect. So Clue has a ton of different features, everything from being able to track mood to cycle length to how much sleep I've gotten the night before, energy levels, sexual activity. You can do really anything with this app, and it's really nice to go back and be able to look at the trends and be able to say, I know what's coming. I can understand why my mood is maybe depleted today based on where I am in my cycle. And it's really just empowering. I actually kind of find it funny that the last couple of times I've gone to the doctor, she'll of course ask about menstrual health and ask about tracking your cycle, and it seems that a lot of women actually don't track their cycles, and it's kind of this unknown territory. So having that empowered knowledge and even being able to share it with my significant other, which is a feature of the app, has been really amazing.
So for someone who's trying or not trying to get pregnant, what kind of features does Clue have?
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's a really easy user interface, and it will show you your fertility window. And of course, it's pretty much a guesstimate on when you're ovulating or not. There are some limitations because it's all self-reporting and you're not actually taking your temperature or really getting into the nitty-gritty of ovulation tracking, so I wouldn't depend on it fully. But it's really nice to be able to know the whereabouts of your ovulation cycle. And on the flip side, if you're trying to prevent pregnancy, it's really nice because knowing, of course, where you are in your ovulation cycle, that shows you that, as well as offering pill reminders. If you have an IUD, that sort of ovulation window goes away because it's no longer relevant. So if you ever switch out your method of birth control, Clue can switch with you and offer you what you need.
So back when I was pregnant 6 or so years ago, I used an app called The Bump, which is from the website The Bump. It's a huge site and it's got so much information. I remember I used it to track my baby's growth and just see kind of what was going on with her. And I was really excited to find out that Ashley is actually using that same app, but I'm really curious to hear how it has changed since I used it.
So I don't know exactly what it offered when you were pregnant, but I do know something I love about it is that it shows you how big the baby is at every week. So you know like how much he's growing, how much he weighs, all of that. But it also tells you like what is going on with the baby. So like what he's developing that week or what might be shifting for him or her. It's really great as far as like there's things that you wouldn't expect to be happening as soon as they are, and then it's really cool to be able to see that, like read it every week as like an update. And then the part I love a lot is that it gives you like what to expect for yourself when you're pregnant, because there are things that I might feel that then I'll read about it and be like, oh, that's a pregnancy symptom. I didn't even know that. That's why that was happening. And just kind of to know what's coming, instead of just kind of getting like surprised by it. So it's really nice to be able to figure out what's going on both with the baby and with myself throughout the whole pregnancy. So it's great.